As of this morning, Nvidia is the #1 company in the entire world by market cap, $3.33 trillion, overtaking Microsoft in second place and Apple in third place. It's up 3.5% despite the next 5 companies all being down on the day. So this is the AI wave. This is the massive AI boom that equities are seeing. You can see this is Nvidia stock over here on the right, which since 2023 start is just absolutely skyrocketing. But we're in the crypto niche, and apparently for some reason this isn't currently being reflected with crypto AI tokens. And a lot of people fearing, is this the end of crypto AI? Is the run that we saw where PAL hit $800 million market cap, was that the AI crypto bull run? Or is there still a 10x or 20x in the tokens that you're currently holding or thinking of picking up? Because at the moment, all these AI tokens in crypto are looking like this. This is Fetch AI, one of the blue chips. It's got a very large market cap, I believe in the billions, has absolutely dropped off a cliff. But our boy, CryptoGodJohn, and I'll tell you why. We're listening to CryptoGodJohn in just a second, but we want to hear what he says first. He tweeted, "Not many coins I have full confidence in that will be trading much higher over the next 6 to 8 months, but I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I've been adding more OXO to my position in this box here, which is below 26 cents. While many sell to chase the tops of memes, I will buy now and sell above $1 to $2. And if there's someone whose opinion I'm going to listen to, it's CryptoGodJohn. Not only does Alex Becker get a lot of his recommendations upstream from CryptoGodJohn, this is our Hall of Fame call leaderboard where we track the top influencers and their best calls over time because we want to get in on their next calls. And you can see 2 out of the 3 top positions here were called by CryptoGodJohn. He called Link at a 360x return and Matic Polygon at a 170x return. And then after Becker's sandbox, he holds the next 4 positions. He saw Spell wasn't one of them, but things like Voyager and things like Phantom, the big, almost blue chip style gems for last season were called really early on. These are all over 100x's, and even as you go down, this is OXO, which is the one we're talking about here. He had it called at a 18 or almost 19x already. So for me personally, I trust John more than I trust myself. And he recently tweeted, "I think AI coins will be the first to catch a bid once the market gets its footing, scaling into more AI coins here slowly." And when you talk about slowly, our wallet tracker, because we track these top influencers. All these people, we track them to make sure we're knowing when they're buying and not when they're tweeting about it, which is already after it's pumped, picked up that CryptoGodJohn had purchased 40 Ethereum worth of OXO. And Crypto Memes on Twitter also picked up on it using Dex Screener. You can see he saw $135,000 US go into this at just under 19 cents. So this is CryptoGodJohn putting his money where his mouth is. As he tweeted here, he says, "Tony's right. OXO is probably going to do another 10x from these levels over the next few months. Put my money where my mouth was and bought another 140K worth today. The discrepancy between 140 and 135 is because of the buy tax that the actual project takes when he puts 140K in. He gets $135,000 worth of that token." And Tony's take, which CryptoGodJohn agreed with, was that last time OXO had this SR flip, it 10x'd. So if it repeats history, like CryptoGodJohn was saying, it's going to do another 10x from here, going from the $1.50 to $2 range, which remember is what John said he would sell at, the $1 to $2 plus range. Now, a couple of things are important here. One, John thinks that the AI niche has a lot of room left for it to grow. He thinks there's going to be dozens of tokens in the billions of dollars of market cap, and something like OXO currently only has a $188 million fully diluted value. Now this big green wick here, going from down here at about the 18 cent mark all the way up, was John's, and he seems to have turned that market sentiment around as it's crossed over 21 cents now. Now I also want to point out, Big Brain Benji seems to be the OXO whisperer, because I sold it at 48 cents where it topped at 50 cents, didn't sell all of it, sold a large portion of it. And yesterday I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to buy some more OXO. So this little buy button down here was me. I bought in at 17 cents. Now, I hate to be the dude who's like, oh, look what I bought the absolute Pico bottom, and this thing is just going to absolutely crash down to 11 cents, which is just mine. But my fingers personally crossed for this thing to head back up to the 50 cents, up to the $1.50 level. And so I can say I almost perfectly timed that bottom. But my incredible vision aside, CryptoGodJohn actually sold a lot of this other AI token, which means even though he believes in the AI narrative, he sold $323,000 US worth of PAL AI And of course, you can see he used some of that to buy into OXO. So he's actually choosing which tokens he likes and which ones he doesn't. And on this channel, we've been talking for so long. We tested POW. This was at an $800 million market cap. And the POW bot couldn't even give me the price of Ethereum. It was, in its current formation, a piece of crap. And it was at an $800 million fully diluted value. It made no sense to me. I missed out on like a 10x on it just because I'm like, I can't invest in this project. But it seems to have come back down to almost a similar market cap to something like OXO, which is why I feel like it pays to actually understand what you're investing in, because as Warren Buffett said, not applied to the actual crypto world, but it does apply here. In the short term, things are voting machines, and in the long term, things are weighing machines. And everything will be finally valued at its actual market price. And this here is one of John's lead researchers who put out quite a funny tweet here. He said, "This is all men want. A nice house in the woods that's nicely lit up, a gym to get jacked, a nice attractive wife and some kids who are ready for church or some nice event, and $9.84 OXO. Things that dreams are made of." And he's also been hyperbull posting OXO inside of their Discord. OXO to a $10 billion market cap in a bull run, which would be almost a 50x return from here. So I don't know about you. You may fall anywhere. You may have all of your money already invested and it may be down 40%. You may have dry powder on the side. You may have never invested and be like, is this the time to get in? But at least for me, what's paid off really well is following people who are way smarter than me and have made way more money than me. Now, it doesn't always make money, but I'm like, okay, if John has rode the highs and lows, and he talks about how Link went up and down 90% on his way to getting that 360x return, 90% it pulled back, and he added more, because his conviction is so strong. And for me, I'm like, okay, if someone like CryptoGodJohn has this track record, has that conviction, also has the influence over the market, you see it bounce after he bought it and has been tweeting about it, because people are like, well, if it's good enough for him, it's going to be good enough for me. Imagine that in a bull market. So for me personally, that is a buying opportunity. For you, it might be something different, but we will be keeping an eye on his wallet. If he ever does plan to sell that below $1.50, we're going to know first, because we track his wallets. If you want to get access to the wallet tracker for all the top influencers, it's inside our inner circle, link in the description below. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.